Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Cole and I love colour and makeup. If you are new here and you want to stick around, I would absolutely love to have you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like if you do enjoy it. Today we've got a bit of a double team video going on. I wanted to try, I've got the two new Arttitude palettes. I think we're going to try Vintage Neutrals today. But I also wanted to talk about my 2025 YouTube goals. I just haven't got time in my upload schedule to get one of these 2025 goals out on its own. So I thought, let's combine it with this palette. So first off, this is what the outer sleeve of the palette looks like. Honestly, so excited for this. It's absolutely beautiful. And this did come with little like circles over the pans of shimmer, which I absolutely love. But this is what the outside looks like. It's just the prettiest palette. I'm so excited for this one. And this is what we look like inside. As I said, this one is Vintage Neutrals. These shimmers are gorgeous and I'm very, very excited to dig into it. If you know anything about me, you'll know I love an Arttitude palette. And Metamorph actually made it into my top 3 palettes of 2024. So I'm very excited to give this one a try. I'm going to go in with a big fluffy brush and we are going to use the shade Muted, which is just this cream shade. I'm just going to set my eyeshadow primer with this. I don't always set my eyeshadow primer, but since there was a shade there that we could do it with, I thought we would. Oh, this mirror has definitely got a protector over it. It is very fuzzy. So yeah, today I thought we'd talk about my 2025 YouTube goals. I've watched a couple of these videos and I've really enjoyed them. I have to admit, that was really satisfying, I hope you heard that. I have to admit this is probably more for me than you guys, but I did want to sit down and kind of talk about them so that at the end of the year or early next year I can sit down and basically see what I've achieved. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goals that are YouTube / content creation related. Before we jump into them, I think we're going to start building up the crease with Era. So I've got 7 goals that are kind of YouTube / YouTube adjacent. So the first one is my subscriber goal. I know a lot of people don't like to have a subscriber goal. I do. I just think it keeps me motivated. And I just think it's nice to kind of hit them. So there's kind of 2 parts to this goal. I'd like to reach 1,000 subscribers before my birthday, which is March the 3rd. That was technically my 2024 goal. I'm not bothered I didn't reach it in 2024. I just like having something to kind of aim for. So my aim is to hopefully get to 1,000 subscribers before my birthday on March the 3rd. We're currently, as I'm sat filming this, at 906. So it's a fair amount of subscribers in like 6 weeks. But I thought it would be nice to have the goal. If we don't get there, again, I'm not bothered. And then for the entire year, I've gone quite high with my goal this time. I would really love to reach 1.5k by the end of the year. I don't know whether it's going to happen, but, you know, I wanted to set like a goal that feels like I've really achieved something if I hit it. But if I don't hit it, I'm like, well, it was a big goal, so it's okay, if you know what I mean. There's nothing particularly I'm going to do any different. I'm just going to keep interacting with other people's channels, keep making content, and we'll see how we get there. I don't know, we'll see. This shade called Era is just the most pretty, like, peach, and it's building up so nicely, and I feel like I could get it quite intense if I did want to. But it's a really beautiful shade. Arttitude mattes always kill it, like, honestly. I mean, I love their shimmers as well. I just love their formula, to be fair, but, you know. Right, okay, goal number 2. So, sort of the first half of this goal, just leaning over to get a brush. This is a Lorac Pro LP12, and we are going to take, I think we're going to do Chic, which is this gorgeous peach here, which was like one of the shades that my eyes were instantly gravitated towards when I saw this palette first sneak peek. So, consistency. I want to make sure I'm still uploading 3 days a week. I'm going to stick with 3 days a week. That, for me and Sam, is manageable. I think I missed, like, maybe, like, less than 10 uploads last year with doing the 3 videos a week. So, I'm perfectly happy with that one. But I have got some challenges I want to do again. Again, I want to do Everyday October. I want to get to the end of Everyday October this year. We're probably not going to be moving though, so I'm not too worried about that one this year. It was just the fact that it was like thrown on us that we were moving in like 2 weeks and we were halfway through Everyday October that it all went tragically wrong. And I do want to do Vlogmas again. I love doing Vlogmas. It's the 2024 was the 2nd year I've done it, so this 2025 will be the 3rd year. I love doing it. I love videos, and I love kind of having that time over the kind of festive season to post lots of content. Now I have got potentially, I need to talk to Sam. If you are new here, my partner Sam, he edits all my videos, makes all the thumbnails, does all that kind of business, like the more like creative editing side. He's the one that makes the intros and things like that. So it's sort of like it's a together decision. I do like the idea of doing Everyday May as well, which is something that Alana Davison does. I think for me personally, that might actually be easier because it's in the summer. And I feel like I'm not so good at lighting in the winter, like towards the evening. So I'm intrigued to see about that one. I'm going to talk to Sam about that one. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing me do 3 daily posting challenges in a year. Obviously, if you guys are like, too many videos, not interested, then maybe I'll rethink it. This shade is absolutely incredible. We're going to go in with Throwback, which is this really dark, like reddy brown. We're sticking with the LP12. Okay, panning goals. Obviously, I'm doing my Pan That palette, and I have my rolling project pan. I'm doing the 25 uses project as well, just to make sure that I'm using my makeup enough. But this year, I want to finish / pan at least 25 products. I'm not going to be counting the eyeshadows from my Pan That palette because that feels like cheating. But everything else that I finish is going to go towards that 25 goal. I would really like to hit that mark just so that I can kind of work out from there kind of what's a reasonable number for me. For me, the way I pan, I don't include body care, I don't include skincare, I don't include anything like that because it's not something that I buy too much of. It's just makeup for me. So panning 25 products for me means 25 makeup products, which I don't think is an easy goal. I'm intrigued to see how it goes. We're just going to go back in with Era to blend this out. I'm intrigued to see how it goes. I think it's a good... I just sort of was like, oh, I'm just going to go with the number of the year because 25 seems like a good balanced number. Hopefully it's going to be like way, way more than 25. But, yeah, I don't really know because I've never really tracked my usage. This is my first like full year of project panning. So I don't know. I don't know how that's going to go, but I'm excited to see where we end up with that one. Okay, I want to this year learn more about SEO, which is search engine optimization. SEO is difficult. I've tried to teach myself like bits. I've like read a couple of books on it, but to be honest, I find it mega difficult. I know it's like tags and description boxes, but for me it's knowing like what tags I need to include on my videos. But basically search engine optimization helps people see your videos more. So that'll help with my subscribers goal. We'll see. It's crazy difficult. And as somebody who regularly posts YouTube videos, you get like 1,000 emails a week of like people chasing you and being like, let me do your SEO for you. And I'm like, I just want to be able to turn around one day and be like, no, I do it myself and I'm doing a great job. So hopefully, to be fair, I do also have a goal where I want to read. So last year I read 64 books, and my goal this year is 70. So maybe we'll put a couple of SEO books in there to see if we can get those read and kind of kill two goals with one stone. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. That's the one I'm kind of like, if it sort of falls to the wayside, it's okay. I more just want to kind of encourage myself to be consistent on my channel. We're just going back in with Chic now and just putting some more of that kind of warm orangeness in. These, oh, I'm so in love with these shadows. So yeah, it's kind of like I want to look into it more. I want to learn a bit more. I know I'm not going to become an expert, but I want to know more. I like knowing stuff, and I want to know more about SEO. So any like good, like if you are like already a YouTuber or you do some sort of content creation that you use SEO for, let me know, like what should I read? What should I look at? Is there any like YouTube channels? Because I don't know, videos about how to do the best SEO? Let me know. Right, okay. I don't know what I want to do here. Maybe I want to cut this crease. Let's cut the crease. This is the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer. And I'm going to use a P. Louise C2 to cut the crease. Okay, next one is I want to post more shorts. I like making short form content. I got a ring light with like a phone stand in it. So I want to use that more. I like short form content. I prefer the long form personally, but I know some people do like the short form content more than the long form. And I know it does help kind of bring in new people to your channel, whether they're more interested in the kind of short form content or whether they come from the short form content and end up watching your long form. So I do want to try and do more of that. Like I said, I've got this ring light now, so I'm really excited to kind of use that to help me create more short form content. I'm still going to be, there's no way I'm going to like give up filming the long form content, but I just think it's nice to kind of add another string to your bow, and it sort of ties in with my next goal, so that helps. So next goal is post more on Instagram. Obviously, if I'm filming short form content for YouTube, I can also post that for Instagram. It was very, very, very dedicated to Instagram, maybe like, I don't know, probably before I went to uni. So a lot more years than I would like to think about ago. Probably like, I went to uni 7 years ago. So probably like at least 8 years ago, I had a blog and I was very, very active on Instagram. My Instagram grew really well. And then I went to uni and yeah, basically just stopped posting. And like now I think I posted like maybe like less than 40 times in 2024. So I sort of tried to start changing that at the end of 2024, but I definitely want to post more on Instagram. Obviously, it's a great way to find other creators as well. I love talking to new people. I love making new friends. So hopefully that will kind of go in hand with making more shorts, because shorts can be posted on Instagram as reels. And so yeah, we'll see about that one. That's sort of the one I'm like least committed to, because so yeah, I want to post more on Instagram. We'll see how that goes. I'm not convinced I'm going to do it, but we will see. Right, I have just cut the crease. We've gone like full like 2016 full cut crease. Now I'm going to take this green, because I really want to pull this in. I think it will look really cool with the orange, and I'm going to line the cut crease. So I'm using a P. Louise E37 for this, which is a very like, it's a completely like flat, there's no angle to it, it's just a flat brush. And we are going to recut the crease anyway, so I just want to make sure I'm not going over the line, but I'm going up to the line, if that makes sense. So yeah, I do want to post more on Instagram. I don't necessarily just want to post looks. I want to post more kind of like old school beauty Insta content with like product shots and things like that. For me, that is more fun. I love a good flat lay. They're just such a fun like thing to take pictures of. I love putting them together. I just think it's like a fun thing to do. So yeah, I kind of want to take my Instagram in that way. We're kind of going back, throwing it back to 2016 when I was like regularly, like consistently posting on there. Okay, this looks cool. I like this. We are going to take it out quite far because I'm going to clean that up with a white before I do my base. The shade is gorgeous. I don't even think we're going to need to recut the crease, which I love that for me. Okay, so that is the green down. I now want to go in with a shimmer. I'm actually going to take that same P. Louise C2. I think what we're going to do is I want to use, let's do a little shim swatch. Please pause while we do a shim swatch. Okay. So these are the 5 shims in the palette. We're definitely putting this one, which is Glamour. That is going in the inner corner, without doubt. That is, oh, so pretty. Then we have Retro, which is a really pretty peach. We've got Reminisce, which is a pink. We've got Retrograde, which is kind of like a dark grey kind of green. And then we've got Antique, which is a really pretty green. So what I think we're going to do, we're going to take Reminisce on the outer corner, then we're going to take Retro, and then we're going to do Glamour on the inner corner. If I could get all 5 shimmers on my lid, I would, but I don't think I can. So we're going to take Reminisce. I am actually going to take a pencil brush, and we're going to go in with Timeless, and we're going to fill in that outer wing. Okay, right, now we're going to go over the shims. Okay, so we're going to start with Reminisce. Oh, that's so pretty. And we're going to take that about halfway across the lid. And I am going to use this to pat over the green that we've just put down as well, to kind of make like a deeper shade, so it blends a little bit better. And then we are just going to take the pencil brush that had the bottle green on and kind of just blend it over the shimmer a little bit. To again, just give it a bit more of a gradient. Then we are going to take Retro, which is the peach. Ooh. These shimmers are so soft and just absolutely delicious. That is how we're describing these. They are delicious. So we are going to take that angled brush again. We're going to take Fashion again, which is that dark green we put in the crease. I'm just going to go over anywhere where the shimmer is kind of covered up the green, basically. Right, okay, I'm going to clean up these outer edges. Bear with me. Okay, so I'm literally just going to take a wipe and clean this up. Just use it like over the edge of my nail. I want a nice sharp wing. And then I'm just going to grab the little tiny P. Louise brush in Fashion and just make sure that that's like tidy. If you don't have ridiculously long nails like me, you can use like the non-pointy bit of some tweezers, or basically anything with like just like a kind of set line from it. I'm just gonna do the same on this side, just take it down so it matches. Okay, so I'm just gonna go do my face and then I'll be back. Okay, so the face is done. For my lips, this is Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. And then we're going to do Huda Honey Bun, which is just a mess. But I wanted something quite peachy so it didn't like take away from the eye look. Right, okay. I think I want to take a bit of mint in this inner corner. So, I'm gonna grab a small brush. This one's already got mint on it, so that one will do. So just a little Unicorn Cosmetics one. And we're going to take the shade Classic. And I'm just going to use this right in here and kind of blend it up into the peach. Although it's pigmented. Ooh, lovely. Love a mint. Love, 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 love a mint. I think what I'm actually going to do with it is I am going to take it round the inner corner, and then I think we're going to put Glamour on top of it. Okay, this may have looked better without that, but we're going to trust the process. I'm going to take a tiny little brush from Spectrum. This is Katie Jane Hughes 14. We're going to take Glamour, and we're going to put this on top of the mint and in the inner corner. Okay, I love that shade over the mint. It looks great. I think we're going to stick to the greens for the lower lash line. So we're going to take that Morphe M321 again with Timeless again, which is that bottle green. And we're just going to go along the lower lash line, meeting up with the mint. Okay. Actually, yeah. Glad I trusted the process with the mint. Okay. All that we need now are lashes. I'm going to put on some Jordana T-shirt 4s. I'm going to do a little bit of the Kat Von D Full Circle mascara. Okay, so everything I've used on my face is going to be linked down below. And that ties in perfectly to my final resolution, which is to make sure everything is listed and linked in the description box. Overall, I am in love with this palette. I cannot wait to give Urban Neutrals a go. I think it's such a fun palette. For me, I wouldn't necessarily say it was neutral. I think if you are a neutral lover, you are possibly going to think this is too colourful. But for me, who is a colour lover, I adore this palette. I cannot wait to use it some more. Let me know, did you pick this up? Did you pick Urban up? Or did you pick both up? Let me know in the comments. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, hit subscribe. And if you want to make sure you don't miss it when I post my Urban Neutrals video, make sure you hit that bell icon so YouTube notifies you every time I post. You've been fabulous, I've been Callable, and I'll see you next time for another video. Bye!